We have one final item in our 2-hour coin show. It's the 1942 to 45 World War II uncirculated Jefferson, silver Jefferson nickel set.
Not for nothing, I think we ought to have something else dialed up. I don't think this will last 7 minutes.
Okay.
So let's just be ready.
Okay, and we do want to make sure we promote to your primetime show at 7 p.m.
Okay.
7 to 9. I want to make sure I mention that a couple times.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
I've got one roll.
We have 39 of these?
I have 39.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Let me explain to you what these are. Flip these over. You look at these and you go, okay, that's kind of cool. They're nickels. What's the big deal? They're nickels that are made out of silver.
They're
silver
nickels.
And the reason is, in 1942 to 1945, nickel was more valuable to the United States government than silver.
Because of making machines?
Shell casings for
bullets?
For the wall. For artillery shells.
Oh, artillery shells.
Big artillery shells, they had to be made out of nickel so that they could handle that threat.
Oh, interesting.
So, they took the nickel, they couldn't be making nickels, so they made nickels out of silver. Now, obviously, there's more than a nickel's worth of silver in this, even in 1942.
But yet they had to make some.
So they made these big, massive, monster mint marks that they put on the coins, including the Philadelphia mint. It's the very first series of coins.
Oh, look at that. I can see it from back here.
And the reason they did that is that after the war, they could pick them out and get their silver back.
Just pick them right out of the pile.
and get their silver back. So what I've got is not only the complete war nickel set, which I often, we sometimes bring these out at maybe $99 or something like that, but not in uncirculated condition. Original, usually you see these, they're just awful looking. These are original, brilliant, uncirculated. I'm sitting here looking at the nationally advertised catalog, and I have, like, for instance, the 1945p. This coin's $31.50. The 1942S, this little coin right here, $46 for this coin right here in the nationally average. $46.
For one? For one.
You get 11 coins, okay? So we're charging like $18 a coin. And if you look at this, it's $29.95, $31.50, $46 across the board for these. More importantly is an absolute and complete total set. Every P, every D, every S of all of the silver war nickels that the United States government has ever made. Like I said, I have only 3 dozen of these to go around. Always one of the most popular sets. Now, it is oftentimes, because people hoarded these, they put them away because they knew it was more than a nickel's worth of silver, even in 1942. But they were circulated sets.
Right, but this is uncirculated. Very cool. And by the way, this is the only airing. This is not scheduled to air at the primetime show.
Obviously, because we're not going to out right here.
I'm not going to have
I got 32 right now. I got at least that many people on the phone. Yeah. I know 30. There's a 4-minute clock on that. You have nowhere near 4 minutes to get in on this, okay? I would suspect that somewhere in about a minute and 20 seconds or so, or a minute 30, these will probably sell out, or 2 minutes maybe, 120 seconds, let's call it. Because these always sell out when I get them, and I usually get in 2 roll sets, which is 80. I was able to get 1 roll set, so some soul put away.
I've actually never, I don't think I've ever seen them.
I don't think you've ever seen these.
No, I've never seen these.
Every time I bring them in, I sell them out, period. Every time I bring them in, I sell them out, period. Is ultimately what it comes down to.
That's an amazing story about nickel being more valuable than silver during World War II because they needed it for the war.
Not from a monetary standpoint, but from a strategic standpoint.
Like a practical, they needed this nickel to build the artillery shells.
All right, and then you have this right here. This is also
left.
the first United States government coin. I can't see if that one.
23 sets.
That has a Philadelphia mint mark on it.
Oh,
no other, because they didn't put Philadelphia mint marks on any other coins.
Yeah, because that's how you know it was Philadelphia's. There was no mint mark.
There was no mint mark.
And then when you had them certified, I remembered it had to have that certified specially. Wow, this is really crazy. There's 21 sets. I'm just kind of giving you updates on this.
Yeah, they're gone, actually, is what they are. I don't know what else, if anything else that we have that we can make available to folks.
We're going to look around the room.
We're going to look around the room.